Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with you live right now. Currently, we are streaming a live shot from Khan Younis in Gaza, where 20 hostages in approximately 24 minutes will be released back to Israel. The helicopters that you are seeing are projected to be going to be taking those hostages that are being released in just approximately 24 minutes from now. Will be brought out from their captive location and taken onto the airfield and placed in those helicopters and flown out to various places or to where they are back with their loved ones. We do see emergency services on the ground there for anybody that is in need of medical treatment. But we are live with you again, as promised, to bring you live breaking news out of Gaza. We also have another camera up on the screen. This is, let me get the title right here, of it is Hostage Square in Tel Aviv. Hostage Square in Tel Aviv. We do have some live shots from some of the hostages' family home here, where they are awaiting their release right now. Currently, President Trump is on his way to Israel now to meet with the hostages, and he is also going to be meeting with the President of Israel. Now, mind you, this is part of the deal that President Trump has negotiated with Gaza and Israel. But we are back with you live tonight with live coverage from Khan Younis in Gaza. We do have a live shot. We do have live shots from the airport where these hostages will be released to, As soon as I get back on to, or as soon as I get the live feed back from the airport, we will show you the helicopters that are apparently supposed to carry these hostages back to their loved ones. Right now, it is 7:39 a.m. Israel Gaza time. Okay, now we have a live shot, folks. The people in these vehicles, I believe, are the hostages or security forces to where they are going to be released. We are bringing to you this coverage live from Khan Younis in Gaza. Let's watch the feed. I will be right back with you for more commentary of what we see. Please put your comments in the chat. We will bring them to you live. There is a lot going on right now. We are trying to get some more information from our sources here at Spin City News and from other sources to bring you accurate live information as it happens. But currently we are live from Khan Younis in Gaza and Hostage Square. This is live video as 20 hostages are going to be released currently from Gaza detention facilities in Gaza. Just earlier, we had a live shot of the helicopters or the Israeli helicopters. We just have a report into the news desk here where those helicopters have been confirmed. I want to make this clear. They have been confirmed that they are going to transport the hostages that are being released, the 20 or so hostages, American and foreign hostages. They are going to carry them to an air base in Israel where they will be reunited with their loved ones. President Trump currently, according to ADSB Exchange, is about 1 hour away from landing in Israel to greet the United States citizens that were released by Gaza terrorist cells. It is very, 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 very good and incredible that President Trump and the United States has intervened or tried to negotiate a peace deal, and it is incredible that now the final hostages, or most of the hostages, are being released back to their families and being reunited. There has been some death, according to reports that I am reading from Reuters, that 26 are dead and 2 whose fate is unknown. It is unfortunate, but unfortunately, when we have hostages and things like that, horrible things happen. But 20 survivors are to be released together, followed by the handover of 28 others, which are suspected to be United States citizens, that President Trump is going to meet and greet and arrange transportation back to the United States of America and be reunited with their families. It is reported and confirmed 26 dead and 2 others whose fate is unknown. Let's listen in and watch as these hostages are released currently. We have a live look at Khan Younis in Gaza and Hostage Square in Tel Aviv. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make the Tel Aviv feed a little bigger so it's more visible on the screen for you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks to all our subscribers and followers over on X. As promised, live breaking news as we get it. I will bring it to you live, uninterrupted, unscripted news. We'll be right back.
طب وين نقعد إذا تعبنا؟ إذا تعبنا وين نقعد؟ حاضرين. ألو؟ لا بعدين اسمع. سلام الله يا كبير. سلام الله قول له. زمان عنك ابو يبيض طلع يوم التسجيل. حد الله والله ما سبت. لا 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 لا. حاضر ماشي. والله على شوي رافعين هوا. تفضل روح. وصل انت على عشان تجري كاميرتك على المسيح. يلا.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just got a feed out of Reem military base. A live look of the helicopters. I'm going to get it up here on the screen. It'll just take me a second or two to get it up on the screen. Another shot. We are working hard to bring this historic day to you live on Spin City News. Give me just 1 second. I'll get it up on the screen here. It will be in your lower left-hand corner. This is Reem Air Base, where the hostages are to be released and head on back to Israel, and where President Trump will greet them and make their arrangements to get back home to wherever they have come from, including U.S. citizens. Where is the feed out of Reem Air Base? On your lower left screen. As I said, we're working hard to bring this live, historic, breaking news to you live, unscripted, unedited coverage. We'll be right back. lot of breaking news right now. We just got confirmed reports. The Red Cross is on its way to an undisclosed to the public location where they will meet the hostages that are being released, the deceased individuals, and they are going to bring them back to Rahim Air Base to be flown out of Gaza by Israeli military helicopters and to meet President Donald Trump as he greets the American citizens that are held captive and arrange their transportation back to the United States or to a military base, a United States-controlled military base for medical treatment and to be checked over to make sure that they are okay to travel back to the United States and abroad.
رجاكم من دون تحريك احنا في اول النهار عدم انا فاهم انا هنزل اصلا. ايش ابو كريم تلاقي الصوت.
We are back right now. We are looking at a live shot from Khan Younis in Gaza, where the hostages are expected to be released back to the Israeli military. That includes United States citizens. It also includes Israeli citizens. However, there is reports right now that 20 will be released together, followed by the handover of 28 others. The 28 others are expected to be a mixture of United States citizens, Israeli citizens, and citizens from abroad. Unfortunately, 26 have been reported that are deceased, that their bodies will be returned to them as they are released, and 2 others who their fate is unknown. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, follow, subscribe. We will stay with this live as we have the feeds. These feeds are courtesy of Reuters. We are with you here live on Spin City News. It appears that now that there is another helicopter that is landing at Rahim Air Base. Rahim Air Base This is a live video feed from Rahim Air Base on your lower left. On your lower right, I'm going to go ahead and make that a little bigger so you can see it a little better. That is a live shot. That is a live shot of Hostage Square in Tel Aviv. So we have 3 feeds up here, and we're working hard to get you all the up-to-date, up-to-the-minute live breaking news and details as we see what is going on, and the most historic day in the national media as we speak right now. Stay with us. We're going to give you up-to-date, up-to-the-minute coverage of the hostages released from Gaza. It has been reported that the Red Cross is on its way currently and en route to a point undisclosed in northern Gaza to meet the hostages, where they will get the first 20 hostages and bring them to Rahim military base right now. So we are expecting this to be streamed live as these releases are done. We are getting multiple pieces of information. We're trying to verify them right now to see and to make sure it is absolutely correct before we bring it to you live on the air here. Right here on Spin City News. We'll be right back. I'm going to verify some more information. I'm going to bring it to you live right here. You don't want to miss it.
طلع كيف الصورة ثانية ايه لونه حلو انت احلى والله
All right, we are back with you live, with live commentary of the historic day where 20 hostages are being released from Gaza. As you know, the Red Cross is en route right now to an unknown location, unknown by the public location, rather, to meet these hostages, take custody of these hostages, and bring them back to Rahim Air Force Base in southern Gaza. Now, Rahim Air Force Base is 7 miles, exactly 7 miles from the Gaza-Israeli border. The helicopters you have seen, now we have seen 6 helicopters land. So those hostages will be brought to Rahim Air Force Base and turned over to the Israeli military, which those helicopters are Israeli military helicopters. And they will transport them to locations owned and operated by the Israeli military. We are looking at 3 live shots. The one on the right-hand side of your screen on the bottom is Hostage Square out of Tel Aviv. On the left-hand side of your screen is Rahim Air Force Base, where the hostages will be taken into custody by the Israeli military, and they will be flown out on those helicopters, which we now have seen 6 land right as of now, to bring these hostages back into safety and civility. The live shot in the background of those 2 live shots from Rahim Air Force Base and Hostage Square in Tel Aviv, that is Khan Younis in Gaza. I am pretty sure that there will be some messages from different leaders on the release. Now, mind you, this has been brokered by the President of the United States to get these hostages released, and this is part of the ceasefire deal that he helped broker to get these hostages released back into their family. It has been reported that 20 survivors are to be released together. That is where the Red Cross is going to meet them in some undisclosed to the public location, and they will take custody of them and bring them back to Rahim Air Force Base. It has been reported and confirmed that there are 28 others that are apparently a mixture of the United States citizens and citizens of abroad, and there has been confirmed reports of 26 people are deceased and 2 whose fate is unknown. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fade out of the Hostage Square and Rahim Air Force Base and bring up the live shot of where these hostages are going to be released. I'm going to bring that up, and I'm going to blow that up on the screen. This is live coverage, folks. You can't make this up. This is where the Red Cross on your screen right now is going to take custody of the hostages out of Gaza. That is the handover point that you are seeing live. Stick with us live. We will not cut from this. Okay, you see a lot of heavily armed militant personnel on the screen right now. We do not know what militant it is or military personnel it is, but this shot from Khan Younis in Gaza is the handoff point. It is being streamed live courtesy of Reuters. And we are going to bring this to you live, uninterrupted. Once we have confirmation and we can see that the hostages have been released and in the Red Cross's custody, we will bring up Rahim Air Force Base and Hostage Square in Tel Aviv. We will bring them back up on the screen. Let's listen in.
صباح النور حبيبي، سلامات. الله يسلم حالك ويسعدك. وين التسليم عند السياج على البصمة. تعال انت، وين منصة التسليم او العاملين البركسات هذه؟ هتشوف وسطنا حاله. لا يا زلمة، ايوه مطعم جوا يا زلمة، خش ناصر جوا في ايوه عند الصحافة. خش جوا بقول لك، وين بركسات التسليم؟ تمام، جاهزة كل حاجة، طالعين هوا.
Breaking news. Right now, I have a picture of the 20 living hostages set to be released from captivity from Gaza. I'm going to post it on my X platform. I do not have permission to show it live, but I am going to post this picture from AZ Intel on our X platform. So if you're watching on X, you can see the post and the pictures of the 20 hostages that are going to be released. Their pictures are up there right now. So go on over to X and make sure you take a look at that. That's okay. We have breaking news in North Gaza. Amit Siegel with N12 News has reported and confirmed that 7 hostages have already been released over to the Red Cross in Gaza.
سمير لك حاجة سخنة.
We are working to try to get you a live shot of the hostages being released and turned over to the Red Cross. We are working very hard to get you that shot, and I will bring it to you live as soon as we get a live shot of them being released. Want to thank everybody for coming in. Please share, follow, so we can bring you more coverage like this, live breaking news as promised, only here on Spin City News.
أبو سمير سلامات.
Okay, now we have information. There are 2 batches. There are 2 batches of hostages to be released. One has been released. 7 have already been released. Over 2 and been transferred to the Red Cross in North Gaza in an unknown location. And there is another wave from Khan Younis, which is up on your screen right now, where the second batch will be released and turned over to the Red Cross officials anytime now. We did confirm that the armed guards and military that you see on your screen is Hamas representatives and will help with the release of the hostages and get them back to freedom and to the Red Cross. They will be returned to the Red Cross, where they will be evaluated by the Red Cross and get to proper medical treatment if they need it, or emergent medical treatment if they need it, as they are released. Stick with us live. We're going to bring it to you right here on Spin City News. AZ Intel is reporting from the IDF-X account. According to received information, the Red Cross is on its way to a meeting point in the northern sector where several hostages will be handed over to the IDF. The IDF is prepared to receive additional hostages who are expected to be transferred to the Red Cross later. And according to very good sources and other sources, it has been confirmed that 7 have already been transferred to the Red Cross and are in the Red Cross custody and will soon be transported to Rahim Air Force Base, where the Red Cross will turn them over to the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces, and they will be put on those helicopters that were on the screen. Let me go ahead and put them back up on the screen for you and see if we can see the transfer of those hostages. I'm going to go ahead and make it a little bigger for you. It is now up on your lower left screen, where they are at Rahim Air Force Base, where 6 helicopters have arrived to take custody of those hostages from Hamas.
وين رايح صباح الخير حبيبي، اخبارك؟
Now, mind you, all of the reports we are getting are from media abroad. It has not been confirmed from the Israeli Defense Forces or the IDF that they have been released. We are working to get you pertinent information and bring it to you live right here on Spin City News.
لا لياقة تفهمنيش غلط احنا عسكري ايه احسن شكرا مشان الله معي يتحرك مشان المولى عز وجل معي يتحرك الله
We have confirmed reports that yes, 7 prisoners and hostages have been released and are confirmed now in IDF custody, or the Israeli Defense Forces custody, and they are going to be brought to Rahim Air Force Base to be transported out of Gaza and into Israeli Air Force bases where President Trump will be landing to meet the U.S. citizens and arrange their transportation back to the United States. And to reiterate, 7 hostages have been released. Oh, we just lost the nope. Okay, there it's back. 7 hostages have been confirmed, been released and turned over to the Red Cross, where the Red Cross has handed them to the Israeli Defense Forces or the IDF. They are safe and they will be transported to Rahim Air Force Base, where we do have a live feed. I'm going to bring that back up here shortly, and we will see the exchange. And as they get onto the Israeli Defense Forces helicopters, there was a it has been confirmed that 6 helicopters have landed to transport those prisoners out of Gaza and back into Israeli territory, and will be taken most likely to medical facilities for medical treatment. And then at that time will be released into their respective countries.
لا 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 بعرضكم ولا واحدة. شيلها.
Breaking news, breaking news. This is a shot of hostages being brought out right now. On your screen right now, this is a live shot from Khan Younis in Gaza. These are prisoners that are being released and taken Israel News English, which is something that I follow on X. They have reported that seven hostages have been released into their custody. They are all walking on their own, and their initial assessment is they are in satisfactory condition. Again, English News Israel has confirmed that 7 hostages have been released. They have all walked on their own and their condition is satisfactory. We are working to get you live breaking updates as this situation in Gaza unfolds. Stay with us live. We will keep this feed live as long as we can and bring this historic day to you live, right here on Spin City News. Make sure you hit that follow button, subscribe to our social media networks, turn your bell notifications on. That will give you a notification that we have gone live for live breaking news as it happens. Want to say thank you to a couple people for following us on X and Twitch. Ground1Z, thanks for following us. We work very hard to bring these kinds of breaking news events to you live. Want to give a shout out over to Bed or Lecture. I don't want to butcher it, but Bedelicture Wanson. I probably butchered the hell out of it, but I want to say thank you for following us over on X. MPJ over on X, thank you for the follow. Like I said, we work very hard to bring you these kind of things to you, unedited, unscripted, live events right here on Spin City News. We'll be right back.
يا زلمه ايوه يا زلمه تكون رياضي كل الحرب مع لا بس بالراحه عشان الاهتزاز. سلامات صباح النور يسعدك. وهان يا ابو عبد الله جيبها هان احسن لك. محمد ايش اخبار يا محمد؟ كيف امورك؟ حبيبي الله يعزك يا رب.
I'm going to bring back up on the screen here Rahim Air Force Base and Hostage Square in Tel Aviv, where we are having a live look right now. It's about 8:15 a.m. over in Gaza and Israel. So I'll bring that back up on the screen for you. You can check it out. And let's see if we can see the prisoners being taken onto the Air Force Base there and turned over to the IDF or the Israeli Defense Forces, where they will board the helicopters and be transported back to a safe location that we are working to try to find and maybe get a live look as they arrive back in Israel, to where they will be taken to medical facilities if they need to be checked out and make sure that they have a good bill of health, and then they will be released into their country of origin, which the Israeli Defense Forces will assist, and the United States President Donald Trump will help and facilitate their movement back to where they are born and their families. We just got a new report, breaking news report into our newsroom here that President Trump has landed. The Air Force One has landed in Israel. And we are looking to try to see if we can get a feed where President Trump will be getting off Air Force One to greet the hostages, or be taken to a location to where the hostages will be released to, and he can greet them and meet with them post their release from Hamas and Gaza. We're working very hard to bring this to you right now. Please follow this channel, share it out. We are going to bring this coverage to you live, uninterrupted, right here on Spin City News. Channel 9 News in Australia has confirmed. Let me repeat. Channel 9 News in Australia has confirmed that those 7 hostages have been turned over to the IDF, or the Israeli Defense Forces, and are currently en route to Rahim Air Force Base, which is on your left-hand side, bottom of your screen. That is a live shot of Rahim Air Force Base, where 6 Israeli Defense Force helicopters will be taking these hostages and prisoners, as they call them, back to a safe location for medical treatment, to get a clean bill of health, and where President Donald J. Trump will greet them and the U.S. hostages that have been released currently what we are thinking is the large feed in the background behind Hostage Square in Tel Aviv, and Rahim Air Force Base is, I think, and we are trying to confirm, that Khan Younis in Gaza, this is where the remaining hostages will be released. It is unconfirmed. We're working to try to confirm that this is where they will be released. But just to reiterate, it has been confirmed by multiple sources that 7 hostages have been released to the Red Cross. Channel 9 in Australia has confirmed that these hostages have been turned over to the IDF. We're working to make sure that we are reporting exact information. We have not seen any Israeli reporters or anybody in Israel report that they have been turned over. but it has been confirmed by Australia's Channel 9 News, which we follow on X, that they have been turned over. Seven hostages have been returned and in IDF custody. We will be right back. We've got a lot of breaking news and a lot of reports coming in right now from abroad. Over in Israel and Gaza, we're working to bring you and confirm all of these reports, so we bring them to you live right now, right here on Spin City News. We'll be right back with more breaking news in just 1 minute. We are bringing you live coverage of the hostage release in Gaza, where it has been confirmed that seven hostages already have been released. They were released at an unknown disclosed location in northern Gaza. They were turned over to the American Red Cross, where they have been checked out initially. They were walking, they walked in, and their condition is satisfactory. We have a confirmed report out of Australia where they have confirmed that they are in IDF custody, or the Israeli Defense Forces custody. However, we have not confirmed from the IDF that that is true, but we are seeing multiple reports that they have been turned over to the IDF, but we want to confirm everything from the IDF. I want to thank everybody for coming back in and watching our live coverage of these hostages being released. This is a very historic day. This is part of the deal that President Trump has helped negotiate, well, I'll say helped negotiate, to get these prisoners and hostages back to their families, to try to make some sort of peace between the two regions. Again, we are looking at three live feeds, courtesy of Reuters. Well, wait a minute. We see the Red Cross. We see a Red Cross vehicle in the background. We do have a Red Cross vehicle in the background. Let's look and see if that may be some of the hostages, or they have been dropped off. We do have a bus coming in right now. Breaking news, we do have a bus coming in right now. It is unknown who is on that bus. That is a Red Cross bus. I do not know. We do not have any confirmation of who is on that bus right now, if anybody.
ابو عبيد حمد
We just got some more news in from N12 News. N12 News, an Israeli news conglomerate. Amit Siegel has said that, I cannot confirm this. I cannot confirm this, but Amit Siegel from N12 News, which we follow on X, that Hamas has now delayed, this is unconfirmed, we cannot confirm this, but we are getting a report from Amit Siegel that says Hamas has delayed the departure of the 7 hostages that has been previously reported that were in IDF custody, that Hamas has now delayed. They want to video and document the release for their purposes. But that is an unconfirmed report right now. Very, very unconfirmed. We're working to try to confirm some more reports and breaking news. Stay with us here on Spin City News, live, uninterrupted coverage of the release of the hostages from Hamas. We'll be right back. We do have on the screen right now, there are 2 Red Cross vehicles. We really think, and it is unconfirmed, but we really think that there will be a handover at the location on your screen right now. I went ahead and muted the feeds from Reem Air Force Base and Hostage Square, just so we can see this live as it happens right here. But we have very good certainty that, wait a minute, we've got a vehicle coming up. We've got a vehicle coming up right now, and it is a Red Cross vehicle. We don't know if anybody is aboard this, but we will find out here live as it happens. And this is in Khan Younis in Gaza. There are several Red Cross vehicles. Now, please remember, this is part of the ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas that President Trump helped broker this deal to get some peace abroad. We are seeing right now where there is 1, 2, 3 Red Cross vehicles that have either staged a location, or there may be hostages or prisoners on those vehicles we're not exactly sure if Khan Younis in Gaza is where these prisoners will be turned over to the IDF. We are getting unconfirmed reports right now of many different, from many different sources. We're working to try to confirm that as we speak. When we can confirm reports, we will bring them to you live. Okay, we do have breaking news. Israeli Defense Forces, or the IDF, just posted on X minutes ago, according to information received, from the Red Cross, that the hostages have been transferred. They are en route to one moment. Let me confirm this again. Let me do one more thing here. Let me just make sure that we're giving you accurate information. Okay, yes, the IDF has confirmed that was just posted 2 minutes ago, according to the information received from the Red Cross. Now 7 hostages have been handed over to them, and they are making their way to the IDF and Shin Bet forces in the Gaza Strip. The IDF is prepared to receive additional hostages who are expected to be transferred to the Red Cross later. We do not have a time when they are going to be released, but again, the IDF has confirmed that the Red Cross now has 7 hostages, and they have been handed over to them, and they are making their way to the IDF and Shin Bet forces in the Gaza Strip. That has been confirmed by the IDF, or the Israeli Defense Forces. Again, we are working very hard to confirm all of this information that we are bringing to you live. We have several sources and several people giving us information. We are working to confirm it, so we bring you accurate information right here on Spin City News. Stay with us. Breaking news. 7 hostages as of now that have been confirmed by the Israeli Defense Forces have been released and are en route to the IDF and Shin Bet forces in the Gaza Strip. We're working very hard to bring you these updates. Please stand by as we confirm the updates that we're getting to our news desk as they happen. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the names. The names were just posted by the IDF, or the Israeli Defense Forces. The 7 named hostages that have been released are Matan Angrest, brothers Gali and Ziv Berman, Alon Ohel, Eaton Moore, Omari Moran, and Guy Gilboa Dalal. That has been confirmed by the IDF. So again, there have been 7 people that have been confirmed by the Israeli Defense Forces. Matan Angrest, brothers Gali and Ziv Berman, Alon Ohel, Eaton Moore, Omari Moran, and Guy Gilboa Dalal. They have been released. It has been confirmed by the Israeli Defense Forces. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like our content, please follow us. Please share this. Breaking news, historic breaking news out of Gaza as Hamas is releasing 20 hostages, 28 more in groups. Unfortunately, there has been reports of some that have been deceased, and they are going to be turning their bodies over to the IDF to reunite their remains to their families for proper burial and funerals. President Trump is on the ground in Israel right now. We do have a confirmed report that President Trump has landed in Israel and is going to be meeting with President Netanyahu to welcome the prisoners back, the Israeli prisoners back, and help with the return of the U.S. citizens that have been held captive by Hamas. We are working very hard to get you confirmed reports, and we are going to do that live right here on Spin City News. We will be right back.
هاي في الباص ابو عبد الله، ابو عبد الله في الباص. ضرب موتوري. ابو عبد الله بدك موتور؟ هاي موتور. طب خذ الكابل، خذ الكابل يا ابو عبد الله معك.
We are working on confirming in Khan Younis in Gaza. We're not sure, but we are seeing several things to where they are reporting that this is where the hostages will officially be handed over to the IDF. We're working to confirm that, but we are going to bring these shots live. I'm going to go ahead and put Hostage Square from Tel Aviv back up on the screen, and Realm Air Force Base. We're going to put that back up on the screen and watch as things unfold there. So give us a few seconds. We're going to bring these updates to you live as they happen. Right there on the left-hand side of your screen is a live feed courtesy of Reuters. On the left is Realm Air Force Base, where 6 IDF helicopters have landed to transport these hostages and prisoners. Now, they have said that there are a couple waves of this. So we have 7 that have been confirmed by the Israeli Defense Forces that they have been released. They are in the custody of the Red Cross, and they have yet to be turned over to the IDF. However, they have confirmed that they have been released. On the right of your screen is, on the bottom right of your screen is the live shot from Hostage Square in Tel Aviv, where people have come to celebrate the release of these hostages. We'll be right back.
اسمع، بلا منارة بلا حاجة، اليوم فرنسية، قول له صورني تعال، بطل تصور. حلو. هذا امبارح ضليت من الفجر لهذا من العشاء، قد ايش ادفعهم؟ الراجل رفع امبارح قد ايش ضلينا؟ طالعين من دير البرع على الفجر، وصلنا على كاف.
Now, what is a little bit confusing, we just got a report out of Al Jazeera where they are reporting that this is where a celebration of the hostage release is going to take place. It is unconfirmed, but we are seeing reports out of Al Jazeera that the live shot behind Realm Air Force Base and Hostage Square in Tel Aviv, that live big shot behind it, is where supposedly a celebration is going to take place in Khan Younis in Gaza. We are bringing you live coverage of this. We will not break from this. Right here on Spin City News. If you like our content, please follow us. Please like this, share this out. We are going to stay with you live right here on Spin City News.
جمال جيب لي ترانس، جيب لي ترانس شو اسمه فرنسية، ترانس هذا ترانس هنا.
Okay, breaking news from the IDF. Breaking news from the IDF. IDF has reported that they now have the 7 hostages in their custody, where they will be transported back to Israel. Breaking news.
تفضل تفضل ابو العز، اي خدمات؟ سلم يا حامد. ليه؟ افوت عليك والله من هان، افوت عشان الكاميرا، انا خايف الكاميرا. بدينا عاد والله بنزلهم. ايوه ابو العز نزلهم وعدينا.
Again, breaking news. Breaking news. The IDF has just reported that the first 7 living hostages are in IDF custody. It's the first 7 of 20 that are going to be released today, and they are in the first 7 are in IDF and Shin Bet custody right now. Breaking news. Okay, we do have video. Excuse me. One thing going on right now. This is another helicopter. It may be possible that this might be a helicopter that has hostages in it. We're going to stay with this stream. We are going to stay with this stream right now. On your lower left hand, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. This may be a helicopter with hostages in it. In theory, it could. Breaking news. We are not sure. We are not sure if this is a helicopter that does have hostages. But we're going to look at the feed. I did make it bigger on the screen for you. Stand by. We're going to try to confirm what this helicopter that has just landed, if it's just there to try and evacuate these people, or it may be that there are hostages on this aircraft that has just landed at Realm Air Force Base. Stand by. We're going to try to work on confirming the reports.
هاي فوق السيارة، هاي فوق السيارة.
Okay, we have breaking news from the IDF. This just came in 3 minutes ago. I just got the notification. 7 returning hostages have now met IDF and Shin Bet forces in the Gaza Strip, and they are on their way to Israeli territory. 7 returning hostages are currently being accompanied by IDF and Shin Bet forces on their way back home, where they will undergo an initial medical assessment. The IDF commanders and soldiers salute and embrace the returnees on their way back home. The IDF spokesperson asks the public to exercise responsibility and sensitivity, to respect the privacy of the returnees, and to adhere to official information. The IDF is prepared to receive additional hostages who are expected to be transferred to the Red Cross later. Again, breaking news just out of the IDF approximately 4 minutes ago. The 7 returning hostages have been met by the IDF and Shin Bet forces in the Gaza Strip, and they are on their way to Israeli territory. The IDF spokesperson asked the public to exercise responsibility and sensitivity to respect the privacy of the returnees and to adhere to official information. The IDF is prepared to receive additional hostages who are expected to be transferred to the Red Cross later. That is just in breaking news from the IDF or the Israeli Defense Forces. We are working hard to try to get you more information, late breaking news as it happens. We'll be right back. Okay, breaking news. We just got a feed that we are allowed to show you from the Associated Press. I'm going to get it up on the screen. This is a second shot. This is a second shot from the Associated Press. We did just get permission to go ahead and show it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get it up on the screen for you. And we are trying to work on getting another shot or another live shot of the airport. We're going to get this up on the screen for you. This second feed, now is live from the Associated Press that we just got permission to go ahead and show you. We are looking to try and see if we can get another shot of the Air Force Base. Okay, we'll get it up there. I am just getting permission to go ahead and show you another feed. I believe, give me just 1 second. Let me see if we can get it up on the screen here. But this is the second feed. This is the second feed from the Associated Press, a live shot. Give me just 1 second. I may have another shot of the base. Let me see if I can get it up on the screen here. I do have permission to show it. I'm just waiting for final approval. We are going to get that up on the screen here for you shortly. Give me just a few minutes to get it up here. Stay with us live only here on Spin City News. We will get it up on the screen here as soon as we get it. I apologize, folks. We have a lot going on here right now trying to cover this breaking news give us a couple seconds here. We'll get the stream up on the screen. Give us just a couple seconds here. Okay, we now have full permission to go ahead and show this feed, courtesy of Reuters. We're going to get it up on the screen here. We're going to put it in the background. Matter of fact, no, we're going to put it right here on the right-hand side of your screen. This is a live shot of the airport. Give me 1 second. Let me get it up here. Please understand that we are working very hard to get permission to go ahead and show these things to you live. Let me get it on here. We do have permission to go ahead and show this. It will be up in your, it will be on the lower right And give me just 1 second here. This shot, folks, this shot is courtesy of Reuters. Please bear with us as we bring this to you live, and it is up on the screen right now. This is a live shot of the airport. It is courtesy of Reuters. A big shout out to Reuters for letting us bring this to you live. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up just a little bit. Bring this up to you a little bit more. That way we can. And this feed that we are going to show you just a little bit bigger is courtesy of the Associated Press. We did get permission to go ahead and show it. That is on the left-hand side of your screen. That is a second shot. That is a second shot from Khan Younis in Gaza. We're working on some updates from the IDF right now. We just want to make sure and confirm it. Give us just a second here. Okay, now we're getting another shot. We are getting another shot from the airport in the background there. And that is courtesy Reuters. Wow. We got a lot going on right now. We got a lot of reports coming into the news desk here. Please stand by. We will confirm these reports and bring them to you live, right here on Spin City News. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to back out of this, back out of these. And there is some cars that are on the airport there. Let me look here and see what we have. We did see a helicopter land. So we've got vans and other vehicles on the airport, which I'm not really sure what that means, if that means anything. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure, but this may be in this van. It could be the hostages that were released, the 7 that were released. We have unconfirmed reports of that. We're working very hard to try to find it.
Costa.
One, this is Benjamin Tower. Welcome to the State of Israel, Mr. President. Your visit carries deeply.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just got permission to show you the Ben Gurion Airport where President Donald Trump
Thank you very much, Air Force One.
will be speaking. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get it up on the screen for you. This is breaking coverage. I'm going to get it up on the screen for you here in just 1 second.
This is Benjamin Tower. Welcome to the State of Israel, Mr. President. Your visit carries deep meaning for our people in these times. Thank you for our friendship and the unbreakable bond between our nations. God bless America. God bless Israel.
And thank you very much, Air Force One. And thank you very much, Air Force One.
Okay, folks, we got it up on the screen. It's coming to you live right here. This is where President Trump will be landing momentarily. There is some sort of air traffic control. What you are hearing is air traffic control traffic between Air Force One, Air Force One and the Israeli air traffic control. We hope to have a live shot. The camera right now is moving around. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blow it up a little more so we can see. I believe it's looking for Air Force One. He is about to land right now in Israel. I'm going to blow it up, blow it up, blow it up. Blow it up for you. This is live. This feed is live from GPO. We got permission to go ahead and show it. Give us 1 second here. The camera's moving around a little bit. This is a live look as President Trump is supposed to be landing in Israel. And we will bring it, if there is a press statement, we will bring it. We will bring it to you live. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Right behind where the airport cam is, I'm going to lower that airport cam. This is the hostages, the 7 that have been released. They are heading to Israel right now. We now have a live look of the red carpet for President Trump's arrival at Berkshire Airport in Israel. This is live. There are microphones set up. At the airport where President Trump may be making a statement. Again, this is live footage of the hostages heading to Israel. Want to thank everybody over on Twitch. Thank you, baby Evelyn 22 for the follow. Thank you very, very much. We are working very, very hard to bring this to you live coverage. Okay, on the bottom of the screen, on the bottom of the right hand of your screen, that is Air Force One. It is getting ready to land at the airport right now. We are bringing that to you live. I'm going to blow that up so you can see it a little bit better. That is Air Force One on final approach, where President Trump is about to land. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow us. Turn your notifications on so you know when we go live. It helps us bring you content like this. And yes, President Donald J. Trump is about to land in Israel. There is so much going on right now. We're trying to bring everything to you live and give you updates on everything as we get them. Please forgive me for right in the background there. That is the convoy of the hostages that are being driven and police escort to Israel. And in the lower right, President Trump is about to land in Israel and President Trump has touched down in Israel. It is crazy of the live coverage that we have been able to bring you. We've got special permissions to do it. We want to bring you up-to-date coverage of this memorial. But Air Force One has touched the ground in Israel. We do have some air traffic control feed in the background. We will bring this to you live, uninterrupted coverage. We'll be right back. This is Ben Gurion Airport in Israel, where President Donald J. Trump has just landed. We did get a live shot of where President Trump will exit Air Force One. They do have a red carpet set up. It sounds like we've got some audio from there. Let's go ahead and listen in.
means more. Misdar, amod. Misdar, nima.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to blow this up a little bit more on your screen so you can see it a little better. Give me 1 second. Give me just 1 second here. I'm going to get it over to you. We're going to go ahead and put the convoy up on the screen as well. That'll be up in your left. That is courtesy of Reuters. We do have President Netanyahu on the screen right now. There it is. That is the convoy of the prisoners that have been released up in your upper left. And in the center is a live feed of President Donald J. Trump arriving. Let's listen in and see what they have to say.
המסדר יעבור לדום. מסדר דום.
Reports from the IDF that the prisoners have entered Israeli territory. They are now safe
מסדר יעבור לנוח.
in the hands of the IDF and Shim Ben. Let's listen in. This feed of the prisoners is courtesy of Reuters. Let's listen in.
Together to have hello. Oh, Ambassador Leiter has been amazing on this. Thank you. Great job.
מסדר יעבור לדום. מסדר דום. מסדר יעבור לנוח. מות נוח. המסדר יעבור לדום. מסדר דום. מסדר יעבור לנוח. מות נוח. מסדר יעבור לדום, מסדר דום. דגלנים, דגל, צ'ק. רגלנים, הכתף, אפשר יעבור לנוח, מות נוח. סדר יעבור לדום. סדר, דום. סדר יעבור לנוח. מות, נוח. מסדר יעבור לדום. מסדר, דום.
No hands. No hands. No hands.
You're blocking everyone.
Everybody.
Our security
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been watching the release of now only seven hostages from Hamas. We are watching right now. President Trump has landed in Israel and is meeting with President Netanyahu. Ivanka and Jared are there with the president right now. What you're seeing in your upper left-hand corner of your screen is the 7 hostages that are in convoy to what we believe is the airport let me bring up another screen here. The hostages are going by right now. This is courtesy of Reuters. We do have permission to show this to you live. Let me bring up the other one. Let me blow it up just a little bit so it's a little easier for you guys to see. In the left-hand corner is the hostage convoy. In the center of your screen is President Trump in Israel. And down on your right-hand side of your screen is another shot of the hostage convoy currently on its way to Ream military base. We are trying to give you all of the feeds that we have, that we are seeing here. And obviously we do not want to, definitely do not want to miss any of this live feed on this historic day right here on Spin City News. 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 3 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 o'clock midnight Pacific Standard Time. You will only see this live coverage right here on Spin City News. Please like, follow our platforms, and please share this out. This is a historic day right here on Spin City News. Let's listen in.
Guys, he's going to need to walk through here, okay? So we're going to have to clear a lane. We're going to have to clear a lane if you can scoot back so the president can walk around, okay? Perfect. Traffic. He's going to walk around this way. Correct. Yeah, you can go around that way.
רק לא בקדימה של הרכב.
Prime Minister joined him, yeah?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm fingertip. Okay.
Got my back.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank everybody for coming in. Please, please, if you haven't already done it, please follow us. We really need you to follow us and turn those bell notifications on. Please follow us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. We have been with you non-stop coverage from Portland to now this historic moment in history where hostages are being released at intermittent times now, and being brought back to the safety of their own home and into the arms of their family. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Thank you for tuning in wherever you are in this world. It is 9:05 a.m. Israeli time. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for coming in. This is going to conclude this broadcast from Spin City News. If you haven't been with us all night, we will be live from Zephyr Hills, Florida, Saturday the 18th for the No Kings protest. You don't want to miss that. We will then be live from Lakeland, Florida for their No Kings protest. That will be around 12:30, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And to end our live event for Saturday, October 18th, we will be live at 3:30 p.m. Now this is Eastern Standard Time, folks. Eastern Standard Time. We will be live from Tampa, Florida. There is reports and speculation that there will be 2,000 plus people at that protest, that No Kings protest. That is being held at the Tampa City Hall on East Kennedy Avenue in Tampa, Florida. We will be live covering that as well right here on Spin City News. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We're going to go ahead and conclude the broadcast and say good night, America.